And similar question, if I may, for Minister Al-Jubeir, because you have expressed optimism towards some of the views of President Trump, for example, his position towards Iran, yet at the same time he's spoken of banning Muslims, and his security advisor Flynn has spoken very strongly about so-called radical Islam. Isn't there a danger of stereotyping Muslims, and how do you square that with your opposition? Merci.
Thank you. Let me begin by saying that the U.S.-Saudi relationship is a very long relationship and a very strategic relationship. It is very multifaceted. We have very, very strong ties and have had for decades in the area of security, in the military field, in the political field, in the economic field, in the investment field, and in the people-to-people relationships. Half of the Saudi young men and women who are studying abroad on government scholarships, and the number is roughly around 200,000, half of them are studying in the United States. Their experience there has been phenomenal. It has been positive. They have acquired skills and knowledge that they will bring back to their country in order to further advance our nation. I believe that the US people have spoken when they elected President Trump as their president, and we all have to respect the will of the American people. We look forward to working with the Trump administration to further the bilateral relationship and to further and to deal positively with the challenges, numerous challenges facing our region, whether we're talking about Syria, Iraq, Yemen, Libya, fighting terrorism, dealing with the global financial issues, dealing with energy. The positions that President Trump has articulated are ones that we are completely in accord with. Restoring America's presence in the world is something we and all of America's allies welcome, because the lack of American engagement leads to a vacuum, and vacuums in the international system are filled with evil forces, and we all have to then double down and try to push back against those evil forces at great cost. So an America that is engaged is an America that plays a positive role in the world, is something we welcome. President Trump has stated as his objective the defeat of Daesh. We and every civilized country in the world supports this goal, and we look forward to working with the administration on realizing this objective. He has spoken about containing Iran and limiting its ability to cause mischief, and making sure that Iran abides to the letter with the nuclear agreement that was signed. This is exactly our position. We look forward to working with him on this area. He has made his objective to rebuild traditional alliances or alliances with traditional American allies, and this is something that we also welcome. And so we look forward to working with the Trump administration, and we are very positive about the future of the U.S.-Saudi relationship, and we look forward, as I said, to working with the administration. When you look at the individuals that President Trump has appointed or nominated for key positions, whether we are talking about General Mattis at the Defense Department, General Kelly at the Department of Homeland Security, Mike Pompeo at the CIA, Rex Tillerson at the State Department, when we're talking about Mr. Wilbur Ross at the Commerce Department, Mr. Mnuchin at the Treasury Department, these are very, very impressive individuals. They're highly capable, they're highly experienced, and they have a very realistic and wise view of the world and of America's role in it. So once again, I say we are very, very optimistic about the Trump administration, and working closely with the Trump administration to deal with the many challenges, not only in our region, but also in the world. We have had contact with the Trump administration in order to review all of these issues, and we feel very strongly in terms of the statements you mentioned with regards to General Flynn. General Flynn is an individual that we know from his time at the Defense Intelligence Agency and is from his time at Central Command. He's an American patriot. He's a man who's very concerned about the security of the United States, and he's a man who believes in working very closely with America's allies, including the United States. So again, I personally look forward to working with Mr. Flynn and with all of our colleagues in the new administration, and I have no doubt whatsoever that our ability to overcome the challenges will be tremendously enhanced the closer we work together.